So apparently I had a really bad day yesterday. I got annihilated at bubble soccer. I went to the hardware store and asked them for a can of matte black spray paint, and of course they gave me some glossy white for my new camera rig, so that's bad. And I guess I've been out of the game quite a while because I tried to film my video yesterday for my unboxing of this bad boy. All of the footage is unusable, so this is kind of my unboxing of this, and then just a general channel update later on. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Man, it was so bad I didn't even film an awkward long pause to insert my intro into this. Anyway, sorry for the really long absence between videos. It's been maybe a month or two before I put in any really solid effort into a video, so I thought I would do an unboxing of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic Mini Edition. That's a mouthful. The SNES Mini SNES. And because I live in New Zealand, I got the Famicon version, which looks slightly different, as you can see. I did want to open this all in front of you guys, but I went ahead yesterday and just did it. So here it is. It's a nice little compact system. It's got the obvious little chunky button there with the light that comes on just to indicate that it's going, and a nice chunky reset button there as well. This panel at the front here, this is just decorative. It just lifts up, and you've got your controller slots right there. Controllers, I was quite impressed with. So here they are there, and they're just like the old, well, I imagine they're just like the old SNES controllers. I played one once when I was about maybe 9. I never had one myself. I had a Sega Master System or Mega Drive. Not too sure which of the two it was. In America they call it the Genesis, that one.
You got a PlayStation 2? Nah, I got Gamecast. Gamecast? Well, there's GameCube and then there's Dreamcast. What you got?
Well, I said I got Gamecast, man. Damn, I can't afford it.
My bad. I'm just trying to help you out.
But anyway, moving on. The reason I'm really impressed with these is because I know that the NES got a lot of bad feedback about the cable length, but this one, as you can see, is a lot longer. So it means that you can actually plug it in, and you can potentially even sit on your couch while you're playing. So hey, that works. That's pretty damn good. And of course, one of the main differences with the version that I've got as opposed to the version that was released in North America, which is where most of my subscribers come from, thank you by the way for subscribing if you do, is that the controller is obviously with the coloured buttons from the Famicom version rather than the purple and grey layout that you get with the North American version. So that's something that really appealed to me. I really like that. It's quite nice looking, and of course the layout of the actual console itself is a little bit different as well. I think it's a bit flatter at the front and a bit more elongated. So that's quite cool. And of course you don't just get the one controller, you get two. So now you can play Mario Kart with your friends in glorious 16-bits graphics, which, you know, is a lot more challenging than I ever remember it being. The other cool thing about this is it does come with the right cable here, which goes into the back to power the unit. It's just a micro USB, which is awesome because I can use that for my phone as well. And it comes with an HDMI cable as well, which is really handy. And it's the exact same HDMI cable that comes with the Switch, so that's good. I'm sorry if between cuts it sounds really weird. I've got some swollen glands going on. I don't know what happened to my voice, so I apologise for that. Okay, so I've got the projector set up behind me like some kind of low-class gaming channel. I can't afford a green screen, so I'm just going to project it on my face. Don't judge. It was all I could think of at the time I have going with me. I'm just going to plug this in. So we've got DC in. Just find the HDMI port and cable. For some reason the HDMI cable is upside down, so we'll just go with it. Yay, that's looking good. And lastly, we're going to get this in here. There we go. So, we should be ready to game. Moment of truth to see if this is going to work. And it does. So that's powered up. And something's happening behind me. Beautiful. There's not a chance that you can see that, but this is looking good. I don't really know what I was thinking with this. This is not going to work. Here we go. We've got Earthbound. So we're just kicking up Earthbound right now to give that a try out. This is going to look terrible. That looks pretty bad. I've never played this game before. I think this is what it's meant to look like. But yeah, this has been a game I've wanted to try for a long time. Sword of Mana. Oh, that is loud. I'm really impressed with how authentic the controller is, and just looking at that without anything on the table, that just looks exactly like what the Famicom used to look like. So that's really awesome. Just gonna shut that off. So apparently the production on these is going to be a lot better than it was on the NES, and they're bringing the NES back. So if you get a chance to pick one up and you're really interested in these types of games, absolutely pick it up. I fully recommend it. I'm going to have my kids at home for the next 2 weeks, so hopefully they'll enjoy the kinds of games that I used to play when I was younger as well. A little bit of an update on the channel. Like I was going to say before, I've been quiet for a long time, so I apologize for that. I had some issues with my computer, which hopefully are fixed now. And I've obviously been doing a little bit of renovation in this office here as well, so you might notice behind me, if you are a returning customer of the channel, there used to be some cupboards behind me. There are now some shelves, and there's some other stuff that's been happening in the room as well that I might show you in time. Just to let you know what's on the board, I've got a couple of video game videos coming up. I do have a how-to video to make some cabinets, which I've actually got just finished next to me here. I'm actually going to go record my final footage for that just after doing this. Most of my time at the moment has been caught up with editing a video for my next Notorious Stories, or Notorious Narratives. If you haven't seen one of those videos before, they take a lot of time and energy to make, and they're one of the things I'm most passionate about putting out on this channel. So I don't really mind too much that they don't get viewed. I do it purely for the love of it, but if you're curious to know what I'm talking about, there'll be some links at the end of this video, so have a click on that, have a watch. I know they're a bit long, they're a bit long-winded. They're basically just stories about my life, stuff that's happened to me, things that concern me, things that I enjoy to talk about. Having said that, this next episode I'm going to make, I've been caught up in production of that for a long time. The animation for this next one is just taking a lot more to get it right, to get the right look about it. So I have a target for that one of Halloween. It is a ghost story, so hopefully that will appeal to some of you. If you want to check that out when it comes out, please click the subscribe button and stay up to date. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about with this video. Hopefully you guys have gotten what I wanted you to get out of this, which is to see the region differences in the SNES Mini. You know what? I know what's missing from this. It doesn't have that classic Nintendo smell. You know the one I'm talking about, the factory smell? The Switch has it when it's blasting its fans out. The 64 had it, but this is lacking it. That's what I think is the one thing that really throws me off about it. But other than that, it's great. It's awesome. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the videos I've got coming up if they sound like they appeal to you. And yeah, it's good to be back.